Hello, this is Dominic Holland introducing you to his blog. I've written a blog for many years, over a decade, and I'm going to start putting them online. People have asked me, can we listen to your blog? So I'm going to try and do that. And I write on many different subjects, whatever occurs to me really, whatever I think is quirky and might be an interesting read or listen. I don't go out looking for things, they either occur or they don't. And this one is called On the House. So if you like it, please click the like button and do remember to subscribe, and you'll find all the rest of the stuff coming down into your inboxes. Okay, so this is called On the House. You will probably be aware of the clever free coffee thing that Pret-a-Manger employ, whereby an employee can hand out a coffee for nicks to anyone of their choosing. And no doubt mostly customers who are easy on the eye are on the receiving end of such charity. And this is a neat ploy, customers being made to feel special and no doubt in turn vying to charm their way to free espressos. But it has a downside too. Namely, what about the Pret regulars who have never been so lucky and have always been required to cough up, like me? Never had a free coffee, never. How do we feel, huh? The ugly and the dispossessed. What is it with me? Am I not smiling enough? Now, I should explain that this anxiety of mine is not acute. Right? I do not go into Pret stressed in the hope of a free coffee. My spirit is not dashed when they point to the machine for payment. But this said, it is in my mind somewhere. It must be percolating away, which is a good choice of word, and was fully crystallized when Harry, my son, casually announced recently that he's had loads of free Pret coffees. Really? I exclaimed. How? What? Why? What the hell? Now, full disclaimer here. What I'm about to relate to you was not achieved with anything specific or any cynical intentions, okay? But yesterday in Pret, I received a free coffee. Actually plural, 2 free coffees. A huge breakthrough and life milestone for me. Let me explain. I'm in town with Nikki. We enter a Pret. Nikki promptly heads for a seat, knowing full well that her coffee will just appear before her. And with good reason as well. Firstly, sore feet due to wearing flattering but excruciating shoes, and secondly, it's her birthday. The man serving has an air about him. Tall, super good looking. He exudes confidence. A black guy with a shock of cool hair and a smile that could stop traffic. The guy's beguiling, right? He's one of those sort of, wow, look at him. He has a manner about him to go with his physical gifts. In London, practically everybody working in Pret is not from the UK. We know this. It's something the chain has been criticised for, but it's not something that Londoners really care about. We just want our drinks, right? This bloke has a mild accent, hard to place, and it further intrigues me. Certainly not from the UK, and I wonder where. However, in these times of heightened sensitivity, asking someone where they herald from is beyond the pale. Even if it comes from genuine interest and curiosity, but furthermore, this social crime is considered even more grave when the person being asked is a person of colour. Now, whilst I have little truck with this insensitivity or apparent insensitivity, I'm always interested in people and their stories, but equally I'm not stupid and I know the rules. But back to this guy with the easy manner, because somehow I sense that he won't care. Somehow I sense that he won't be offended at all, and so I decide to take the leap. New York City, he responds casually. And again, that smile of his. Not just New York City, no less. Like the Big Apple, the world city of New York needs qualifying with city. But my parents are from the Caribbean, he adds, by way of explanation. We get chatting. Studying at university in London, I imagine his student life is markedly different from my own. It's a friendly exchange, as proven by my coffees being on the house. I'm so pleased, I'm delighted. I shake his hand, which is probably not the done thing and shows my age. The £5 saving is exciting news to share with my wife Nikki, the birthday girl, but she's less excited than me. In my bag is my diary, and I hope that it might contain. But finding my diary in my bag is not going to be easy, I should explain. We have almost collapsed into Pret-a-Manger, having just visited a TK Maxx in Covent Garden in order to buy a comfortable pair of shoes for Nikki to see her home. Because my feet are bloody killing me, she said. Quite an indulgence, and why the free coffees are particularly welcome. So in my slim, moderately sized shoulder bag, to go with my water bottles, keys, wallet, a diary and some other bits and bobs are 2 discarded shoes that once belonged to my beloved wife. It's a struggle then to find my diary, but as I hoped, I do have the photograph. This is my diary, and in it is the photograph that I'm hoping I had. And I'll show it to you. Where is it? Here it is. So it's a photograph that's split. It's a picture of Tom that Nikki took and a picture of Spider-Man, and it happens to be signed by the boy himself. I venture that this barista most likely gives his free allocation of coffees every day to a beautiful girl around his own age, and very rarely does he give it to an odd-looking middle-aged bloke with a bag bursting at the seams. But it turns out to be a good choice for him this day. Because on leaving the branch, me walking, Nikki still limping and making a meal of things, I approach the counter again, and this time I have an air about me. I hand him the photo. This is our son, I explained. He's from New York City as well. And now we both smile. There we are, folks. That was a blog I wrote called On the House. If you like that, please subscribe. Have you had a free coffee from Pret? Do you have a strategy for getting a free coffee? Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for reading, and thank you for all the comments. I've had 34 comments already on that blog. That's great for me, and I try and reply, not always, but mostly. Thank you very much.